In this video we're going to talk about the Maverick and Co ProActive Backpack. It's an EDC that goes a little bit to the gym. We will see if you should buy it or not. And to answer this, first we'll see the fit on male and female. Then we will do a quick tour of this bag. Then what fits inside. After this we will talk about the pros and cons. Moreover, a little bit the specs. And finally, final question, should you buy it? Let's go! Now for the quick tour of this bag. It's a 22.5 liter backpack. The layout on the outside seems pretty nice. I really liked it when I saw the pictures. On the front here, you have a very nice front, nothing special. You have Maverick and Co. A little bit here, you cannot really see it. Then you have a pocket like this, so you can swing the bag and access the pocket like this on the side with a keylish like this, which is standard keylish. Pocket that goes up to here like this. Then on each side you have water bottle holders with no drain hole, and it's like very nice material. I like it. You have the same on the other side, which is super nice. Then what you have more on the outside is a top handle in, it's not really leather, but synthetic leather. Then for the harness system, it's quite okay. You have the stitching here, which is nice. Yeah, it's not so padded, but it's quite okay. Then you have a luggage pass-through like this, so a little bit like on the air backpacks or other backpacks. The padding also here is okay. It's not the best in the world. It's kind of okay. Then for the material here, right here Maverick and Co, but it's not Duraflex or some well-known gear. Talking about the pockets, so you have the main compartment. You can access it with this kind of zippers right here, with also synthetic leather right here. And I must talk about the zippers. They are not YKK or SBS or something, they are unbranded zippers. On the inside you have this, the shoe pouch. You can just remove it if you don't like it. Then the layout, I think it's pretty nice. You have here a top pocket like this, another pocket here on this panel, and then you have two more, so a lot of water bottle pocket in this bag. So one here and one here with the same material as on the outside. Here you have a little key holder or something, and you have a neat, quite nice little pocket here that goes up to here. Quite interesting. What's more, on the inside you have this little loop, maybe to attach the shoe pouch. And what's a little bit interesting is, like on some air backpacks or other packs, you have a bottom pocket. You have a bottom access to the main compartment. If you put your shoes without the shoe pouch or with the shoe pouch and they are on the bottom of the bag, you can quickly access them directly without touching what's on top in your bag. That's an interesting decision. I don't know if it's the best one, but yeah. And that's it for the main compartment. Now, the other pockets, you have a dedicated laptop compartment on the back right here with something like this. Then you have a sleeve here, and then you have the padded laptop compartment. Very well padded, as you can see. Super soft, really nice, really like it. And do you have a false bottom? I think so, yeah, a little bit. And final, last but not least, you have a top pocket like this, and you can access it like that, right here. It's quite good. Quite okay, I like it. So I think, yeah, the layout is pretty good on this pack. I really like it, I like the design. Now let's see what fits inside. So here is an example of a load that I could typically wear for EDC day. First of all, you have a water bottle on the side here. The water bottle is kind of particular with my Owala right here. It's a little bit bulky, I think. I don't know. It's a little weird, but it works. It works. So I can just remove it like this, put it to the side. Then on the quick access pocket right here, if I open it, I just put my phone inside, but you can put whatever you want. Then you can put your keys or your pass to enter work. Then on the other quick access, I put some little bits and pieces, some tissues, some gel, some little things like that, and it fits perfectly. A little cramped, but it fits. Maybe it's more for flat items, but as you can see, it was inside. Then on the back here, I have my laptop. I put a gaming laptop and it fits perfectly, 15.6 inch. If I remove it, it sticks a lot because it's very well padded. Then I put also a field note right here. That's it for the back of the pack. Then on the bottom, if I open the shoe pouch, I can just open it here. And as you can see, I have the shoe pouch with some shoes inside. So I can quickly remove them without having to compromise my load on the other side. I can access the main compartment right now, and I didn't put a lot inside, but I have an umbrella, mini umbrella that I put in the water bottle pocket. I have some headphones, some things, and then on the other side here, on the panel, I have some cables. Then I have some little other bits and pieces, like this, like a pig design packing tote, and a mouse. And that's about it. As you can see, I had still a lot more space. Now for the pros and cons for this backpack. We'll do 3 pros, 3 cons as always. We'll begin with the cons. The cons. The first con, I'm sorry, but the first con is the zippers. The zippers, I don't know if it's only on my model, but I feel like, and it's not really only on my model because the zippers are unbonded. And as you can see, for example, here it's well closed and here it's not well closed. You see? It's a little weird. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it works perfectly. And I think with SBS or YKK zippers, it would have not happened. Okay, now it's closing perfectly. Now it's perfect, okay. But sometimes it's not doing it properly. And I feel like it can just open if I put too much stuff inside. Just to show you, it's not YKK or something, it's unbranded. And that's a bummer, I think. Because like with better zippers, this bag would have been perfect, I think. Like the layout, I really like it, but I cannot trust enough these zippers, especially for the main compartment. For this one, I think it's okay, for the little ones also. But for the main compartment, if you load it a lot, yeah, that's not a good idea. The second con, I think, is the material. You pay a hefty price, but you have recycled nylon, which is not the best in the game. I didn't test it for waterproofness. I think they put a coating on it, but still, it's not the best material. And for this price point, I think it's a little bit disappointing. And then we go to the last con, I think. But don't worry, there are pros to this bag, but the last con, I think I don't typically talk a lot about price. But here it's something like 260, almost 260 euros. You can have it on a discount, but for 260, 258, I think, euros, I think it's way too expensive. Like we are in the luxury domain, but I don't really see the luxury materials. So yeah, if you can have it on a discount, it's okay. But on the full price, I think it's a con, okay? But now we go to the pros, because there are some pros. The first pro for me is the water bottle pockets. They are quite nice. They are a little bit weird, as you saw with my bottle, but they are very nice. And you have 2 on the outside and also 2 on the inside. Sometimes you don't have enough water bottles in a bag. Here you have 4 of them, which is awesome. A very nice decision. Really like this decision. Then the second pro for me is the layout and the organization. I think it's really good. It resonates very well with what I want inside in a backpack. I really like this pocket. I really like the back laptop compartment. I really like this panel opening with like this. I have a small pocket here. I have some pockets here. Nice. And I have the quick access right here. And also I forgot a shoe pocket on the bottom. So I think for the layout, they nailed it. I think it's perfect. Some little improvements, material-wise and zipper-wise, and then for the V2 of this bag, top-notch. And so yeah, the last pro, I think, is the shoe pocket. I was a little bit skeptic about it, but I understand it now. And you have a very quick access to the bottom of your bag, which is really a nice idea. I really like it. Now we'll talk a little bit about the specs. So the first spec is 22.5 liter. I think it's pretty much it. Then they say about 0.98 kilograms, pretty much it. And it's about 2.16 pounds. Then talking about the dimensions, they say 45 centimeters in height. Let's check this out. 45 in height, I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. A little bit less, 44, but then you have the handle, so okay. So this is 17.7 inches. Then for the width, they say 29.5 centimeters, which is pretty much it. As you can see here, 29.5, and it's about 11.6 inch. And for the depth, they say 17 centimeters up to, of course, up to 17 centimeters, up to 17. I think that's pretty much it also. And it's about 6.7 inches. So dimension-wise, they're very nice, very good. They're very close to what they say on the spec sheet. And so you can fit up to a MacBook MacBook Pro, but I showed you 16-inch, but I showed you also the MSI gaming laptop, and it works perfectly. Finally, we come to the end. Should you buy this backpack? Well, I think it's a very nice backpack. I really like the brand, I really like the backpack. I really like the layout of the backpack. I don't really like the zippers. I really think they should have gone with SBS at least. For me, if you don't need a build like a tank backpack, because these zippers don't make this bag built like a tank. I think if it's just to go EDC and so on, and you don't plan to use it on extreme conditions, these zippers will be perfect, and then you will really like the layout of the backpack and everything. If you need something a little bit more strong, then you have other alternatives, even kind of in the same price point. You have the ALPAKA Pro 2, here in Ultra it's a little bit more expensive, but you have standard Cordura or X-PAC, and it's a little bit bigger at 24 liter, but still. You have the Bravo backpack here, you have it in limited edition, but you have also the standard edition, and it's YKK all around and everything. It's kind of the same, it's even a little bit cheaper, I think, than this one. Every link will be put in the video description. Then you also have this budget option that I just got. I have to review it. It's Ed 1D, I will also put the link on the video description, and it's about the same size, I think, but with YKK zippers and everything, and X-PAC on the outside, and also kind of maybe a little bit more expensive, but in the same price point also, the CPL24 without water bottle. Here you have 4 water bottle pockets, you have 0, so you have to take this into account, but this bag is still an awesome backpack. So that's a lot of alternatives to this bag, but this bag also has something that I didn't talk about, is the design. The design is really corporate, you really can wear a suit with this backpack. So yeah, it really depends on you. I think main downside, the zippers, the rest is kind of top notch. I think it has some really strong points, but the technical choices were not the best. And for the price point, I cannot recommend it directly. That's it. If you're interested, I will also put the link down below. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye, ciao ciao!